Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and on this video I am going to give you a bazillion ideas for DIY pillows, pillow wraps, some involving stencils, a lot involving buttons and old sweaters, all kinds of old lace, all kinds of crazy things. So as you're hopping on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, feel free to sprinkle all that good stuff. Okay, let's start with this one. This is a pillow. Let me push this out of the way here. This is a pillow cover. It's 18 by 18. It's from MagnoliaDIY.com. It's a pillow cover that I made 2 years ago, and it's basically just a collection of old mother of pearl buttons that I glued onto it in a pattern of a snowflake. Absolutely love this. Just recently got it out, put it on my couch. Here is a pillow wrap, and in case you don't know what a pillow wrap is, it's a piece of fabric that has Velcro on the ends, and I made this one. It goes around one of these 18 by 18 pillow covers with a pillow insert inside of it, and I made this one a few years ago by using old sweaters from Goodwill that I stuffed bits of lace, bits of doilies, and of course, vintage mother of pearl buttons. So that's another thing I wanted to show you. I'm planning basically just to unload this whole tub and show you. But before I start on that, let me show you this one. This is a lumber pillow cover, and I glued vintage doilies and buttons on it. I also made these little pom-poms that I added to the corners, and this is also one of my all-time favorites. So this is what I currently have out for Christmas 2024. Wanted also to mention this. I don't know if you knew that Magnolia also has table runners. They're really nice. They're almost the same fabric as the pillow wraps and pillows. This one I stenciled for fall with white ink, a fall leaf pattern. It's a little crumpled. It's been in my tub here for a while. And then I made little pom-poms for the corners. So that's another fun item. Okay, so let's just start with my tub. I don't know what order I have anything in here, but this is a 12 by 12 pillow cover. They have a nice little hidden zipper in the bottom, and the inside of these is so nice. It's like a thick felt interior, which keeps your pillows from shifting around inside. And so I made this one recently. These are Dollar Tree flowers that I took apart, reassembled flat on my pillow after I stenciled it, and I added buttons too. And going along the same lines as that, this is also one of my all-time favorites. The ones at the top are my all-time favorites. This is another pillow wrap that I stenciled, and then I did the same thing with Dollar Tree flowers that I took apart, reassembled, and glued over the top of this wildflower design. Here is another one of my favorites. Do I have it upside down? Nope. Let's keep this here. This says, "It's the most wonderful time of the year." I stenciled that. And then you guys, I just glued a strip of ticking to the side, which is where I left it open to insert a pillow. And I put some grosgrain ribbon on the edge. Let me just tie this up to just make it look a little fancy, a little dressier than just with the strip of fabric and the stencil. And I used this on my sofa at Christmas last year. Totally love it. To go along with that, I also made this. It's one of the lumbar pillow covers, and I did the same thing at the edge. I added some grosgrain ribbon and a little bit of this black and white ticking just to make it look special. I love this technique. I had been out with my son and daughter-in-law at a really cute store in Crabapple, which is Alpharetta, Roswell-ish, Georgia, and saw a pillow that had a strip of fabric on it, and I came home and decided to put my own spin on it. So those are a couple of my favorites. Here's another pillow that I did just recently, and I'm not completely certain that it's finished. Obviously it doesn't have a pillow in it, but it's a pumpkin made out of pieces of lace, an old sweater, buttons, you know, little pieces of doilies, that kind of thing. And to go along with that, here is another pillow wrap that I made, again, with bits of lace and doilies and part of a dress that I cut out, all kinds of fun things. So those are for fall. This is a pillow that I made many years ago, probably 3 or 4, or maybe a little bit more than 4 years ago. I don't believe that this design is available anymore. It said these are the good old days, but I just created a snippet strip, which is a strip of, I think I used canvas duck and little bits of lace and buttons across the top and the bottom. And here is another pillow that I made. Oh my gosh. So maybe you're thinking right now, oh my goodness, that poor Hiedi Scott, she has a definite pillow addiction problem. That might be true. But I tell you what, it's so much easier to just have a tub that you can store the pillow covers in and switch out the pillow inserts whenever you feel like it, than to have 100 different pillows. So that is what I have been doing. This was a craft club stencil from a while back that says, this is just a chapter, not the whole story. I did it in gray. I made these little tassels for the edges, and I used some gray mother of pearl buttons to decorate that. Here is another one of the little pillows that I made with the strip of canvas ticking. This one says, cardinals appear when angels are near. Here is a pretty pillow cover that I made. I used the Oliver Cross pattern stencil with gray ink, or this might have been sparkling silver, and then a separate John 3:16 stencil that says, for God so loved, in black ink. Oh, here's another one of these pillows that I made with the little strip. This is blue ticking, and I used buttons on this one. Can you see that? And blue grosgrain ribbon. And this is a pretty one that says, sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous things. And I also created this one. There's a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. And I made a little goof when I was doing this video, and I got a blob of ink on it. This is navy blue ink, or maybe it's called berry blue. And so I just added one more strip of this blue canvas sticking fabric to cover it up, and I think it looks great. Here is a pillow that I don't think I ever used, but I did 2 sides, Christmas tree, farm fresh, and then this is the all over mosaic tile pattern. Here is a pillow that I made 2 years ago with the all over snowflake design and in gold ink, and I added buttons, love that. And here is a lumbar pillow cover that I made in the same gold ink, and silver ink that says, "Be still and know that I am God," Psalm 46:10. Okay, my pile's getting bigger. Here's another pillow cover that I made many years ago. Here is another one. This is hard to see on camera, but it's an ink that's kind of a creamy color, and the Mandela lace stencil, and then of course buttons. Holy moly, when I'm looking at all of this, what I'm thinking to myself is, maybe I have not only a pillow problem, but I also have a button problem. It's possible. This was a craft club from a while back. This was a fall pillow that I made. 2 different styles of pumpkins that are stuffed out of old sweaters from Goodwill. Here is a summery button and all over flower pattern pillow. I'm going to skip a couple of these. Oh, this is a really, I think, pretty cool pillow wrap that I made using painter's drop cloth, that I stuffed and made this flower petal. I made some little rosettes. I made this cinched up little strip and put that on there for summertime. Here is a combination of 2 pillows that I made. This is a lumbar pillow cover. It says grateful, thankful, blessed. It has the Mandela lace stencil on either end, just part of it in orange ink. And here's the square 18 by 18. This was a craft club stencil, which coincidentally I also used the same design, just the fruit, on my microwave, and it with white chalk paste, and it turned out great. Anyways, it says Harvest Gratitude, and I made these little tassels. This might have been the completed craft club project. I can't remember for sure. Here's another pillow wrap that I stenciled with gold and white ink. These all over sunflowers, and then I added, guess what? Buttons. Here's another pillow cover that I made. I make pillows at least once a month because I just think they're fun. They're easy. I love working with ink. I love adding dimension, and this has the kind of 3D Dollar Tree flowers on it that I took apart and reassembled and added a button onto that design. I'm gonna have to put all this away. Okay, this one I'm about to show you is definitely one of my absolute favorites. And it is a whole bunch of lace and doilies and vintage eyelet lace and, oh gosh, all kinds of fun things that gives the impression of the flag. And I made it last summer before, I think I made it maybe around Memorial Day or before 4th of July. Love that one. Let's see. Let's look at this one. I made multiple pillows with this technique. This says, I am a child of God. And these were just various pieces of fabric samples out of a fabric sample book from a fabric store. My friend gave them to me, and I just made circles, cut them in half, scrunched them up, glued them on in 2 rows, and I made several doing that style. Here's a big stuffed, again, fabric sample book pillow. Here's another one. Same idea. Here's another one, same idea, but this one I really went crazy stuffing. What do you guys think? Are you bored of pillows? Oh, here's one more that I made out of old quilt pieces. And then this is a fun summer set that I made. This is a vintage chenille bedspread that I found at my local Goodwill. Washed it a couple times just to make sure it was clean. Made this starfish pillow. Made this little starfish little stuffy to go next to it. And then I made this, I think, absolutely adorable lumbar pillow cover. And I used some of the fringe that was at the bottom of the bedspread to fringe up the ends. And this set looks super cute on my couch. Let's see. Oh, here's some Easter stuff. This is very crunched, but this is, these are supposed to be carrots with the little tops and buttons. And I made the design on the fabric that I stuffed for the carrots using some stencils and white ink. Here is another Easter pillow that is the back of 3 little bunnies that are slightly stuffed and stenciled, and then one more. This is I think this is called Little Hare or Beautiful Bunny or something like that. Anyways, it's a design that's available at Easter time. I used gold ink, and then I did that same technique with the Dollar Tree flowers that are assembled. So that is what I wanted to show you today. There are so many things that you can do with pillows, and I tell you what, it is so easy to just have maybe 2 or 3 pillow inserts that you swap in and out, and then just to make the pillow covers for each season or each occasion, however you would like, and just to swap out the inside and tuck the cover away until next year. So anyways, all the stencil designs and the lumbar pillows and the 18 by 18 pillows and the 12 by 12 pillow covers and the pillow wraps and that table runner, they are all from magnoliadiy.com. That is my website. So if you want to take a peek and see what's available there, please do. Let me know if you have any questions. Do a this or a this. What's a heart? Feel free to sprinkle all that good stuff, and I will see you guys